Welcome everyone to your September monthly zodiac reading. So this is messages from Spirit for the month of September for each zodiac sign. Also remember to watch for your sun, moon and rising just to get a bigger picture of the overall energies that might be around you this month. Remember, allow your intuition to guide you. This is your reading, so apply the energies where and how they resonate in your life. Let's get started. Hello Scorpio, welcome to your September monthly reading. So your overall energy, we've got grow and we've got fairy tales. Now I'm just going to see if I can make that. I'm not sure if that's any clearer. I'll just adjust. I think that might be better. Just having a bit of trouble with my webcam at the moment. So your overall energy, sorry Scorpio, your overall energy is grow and fairy tales. Additional messages, we've got evolution and community. And then the 4-week breakdown, or how the energies are likely to play out, we've got the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. So let's have a look at this overall energy. Now, I'm really drawn to this pink and this yellow. I find there is a little bit of colour in the cards, but I'm kind of feeling this grey, and then suddenly there's these patches of colour. We'll see how that comes out in your reading. So we've got grow, and the card says, you have learnt from what has been and are wiser, more prepared and more capable than ever before. Trust yourself and the path before you. And the affirmation is, I reach for my dreams and grow my soul. I've got to have a look at the card. I feel like she's doing a little dance. Dancing in the moonlight. Gosh, there is a sense of feeling free with this card, isn't it? Scorpio, feel like, and we've all been going through this, but I feel like there's been lessons that needed to be learned. There's been journeys that were all about the lessons, all about learning, all about understanding. And those journeys are difficult. They're the hard ones. But they tend to open us up so much more. We tend to, after a journey that's been all about the lessons, we tend to take leaps and bounds in our life. That's what opens up the following journey to be one that is expansive. Not only in ourselves, because generally, thank you Spirit. Spirit's telling me to slow down. I've got so many messages, but I'm kind of getting excited as well because, you know, I know what this feels like, Scorpio, and so I want to almost give you all the information so quickly so you just go, yeah, I know, that's where I'm going. But the journey that you've just been on, and I feel like you're probably still on it, you're at like the tail end of it, has been one of all about the lessons, like I said. And now the past journey with all these lessons has opened up the door for your outer world to change, because that past journey has changed who you are. That's when we learn, that's when we grow and we evolve and we change, and we peel back those layers to reveal who we really are. When that happens, the following journey tends to be the journey where we go out into the world, like our outer world changes. And I feel that this message is coming to you because I feel that September is the tail end of that journey. Now that could be the first week, the second week, the third week, the fourth week. It can take you all of September to get through this. You might start September right at the edge of this. It doesn't matter. Please, Scorpio, just accept that it is what it is. You're on your journey, and that's your journey, and the time frame is your time frame. Trust yourself and the path. Trust yourself and the path before you. Just trust. That's all that's needed now. I reach for my dreams and grow my soul. That's where you're headed. You've been learning. And you're more wise. You're wiser and more prepared and more capable than ever before. Wow, I love that. That's so powerful. And I feel, Scorpio, I feel that you feel this on a very energetic level, but because your outer world probably doesn't really portray this so much yet, I feel that you doubt your ability. You doubt what this has all been for. You doubt the blessing behind the learning. And I think that's why this message is here, is so that you don't. Your other overall energy is fairy tales. And the card says, for those who choose to believe in fairy tales, life is unexpected, magical and meaningful. And the affirmation is, I embrace my happily ever after. And you know, this is Spirit's way of saying and happily ever after doesn't mean that we're going to be happy for the rest of our life and we'll never have a problem again or never have a challenge again. But there's a sense here that I'm feeling that once you finish that journey, it's not a repeat journey. It will be done. It'll be done and dusted, and then you'll be on a new path. And there's happiness in that. You know, lessons are hard learnt sometimes. So when we hold on to the understanding and the wisdom behind it, and we know we won't repeat those mistakes again because we just won't, because we're different. There's a level of joy there, and there is a level of happily ever after, because those lessons don't follow us. They do until they're learnt. Because basically, Spirit's saying to me, Scorpio, the universe doesn't bring us lessons as punishment or as, oh my gosh, haven't you figured it out yet? Here you go. I'm going to give you another problem. I'm going to give you another problem. Those lessons are there because it enables us to see. Spirit doesn't need to see what we know or what we don't know. Spirit already knows all that. The universe, our higher self, knows everything. Everything. Because it's part of everything. It is everything. But our humanness doesn't know. So these repeat cycles, these repeat lessons, they come back so we can practice what we're learning. At the moment, I'm doing a course in counseling, and we do role play. The role play, okay, it's for the teacher so they can see what we've learned, but it's for us. It's so we can practice, so we can find ourselves in different situations and see if we can apply our learning. That's what life is about. We get triggered to see, are we going to react or are we going to respond? It'll be like, that trigger again. You're not going to get me this time. And then we kind of like, I didn't react. I didn't see that person as the problem. I just realized they were there saying that to me because that's my trigger. I'm getting this beautiful energy of, I know. I feel like you know this, Scorpio, and I feel like you know you're on the edge of something. And I feel this fairy tale card is here as well. Spirit's saying to me, it's not just a fairy tale, it's not make-believe, it's reality. And because I feel you're starting to have hope and to have dreams, and you're starting, I feel like you're tangibly starting to feel this energy that is your potential future. And you might be thinking, oh my gosh, please don't let it be just me trying to make myself feel better. Spirit's saying it's not. If you believe in the magic will be there. You believe in yourself and your life. You believe in what you're learning. You believe in how you're growing and evolving. And you're starting to trust yourself more. Your outer world is going to reflect that, Scorpio. And then we've got evolution. And the card says, in each lifetime we learn and grow so much, and each lesson adds to the rich evolution of our soul being. Like a beautiful tapestry, we weave ourselves brighter and more brilliant with each expansion in our energy. Connect to the bigger picture and see the divinely guided evolution of your life. My goodness, you've got evolution and growth and the talk about the same thing. When cards repeat like this, it's Spirit really drawing us to, it's all about the lessons. It's all about the evolution. It's all about the moving and changing. And it starts with you first. It's an inner journey first, and then that inner journey goes out, filters out, thank you Spirit, filters out into our world. You know, there's that saying that, you know, if you want to see a change in the world, change yourself first. I feel that this journey that you're finishing has been massive. Whatever that means to you, Scorpio, but I feel like it's been one of those life-changing journeys. And, oh, I just got goosebumps all over. This is not yet, but as you move forward a bit further, Scorpio, you will look back at your past self, your old self, and you will love that old self you, that old you, completely. I'm feeling this energy of thank you, thank you, thank you. Your old self, Because Scorpio, the message that I'm getting from Spirit is that this journey has been a really long journey in amongst other journeys. So this is not a journey of a year. This is not a journey of a couple of years. This could be learning and healing and growing from childhood. So this is a massive journey that has had other journeys within it. But this was the major journey. You are going to look back at your old self, your past selves even, and you're going to be in awe, and you're going to feel love and gratitude. And do you know, Scorpio, that opens up a love for yourself in this present moment. When you get there, you're not quite there yet, but when you get there, it opens a love for your present self that I don't think you felt before. A true appreciation of exactly who you are. It changes not only the way you see yourself, but not only the way that you love yourself. But it changes the way you see yourself in the world and the way you see yourself with others. And it changes the way you thought you could ever be. The other overall energy we've got is community. And the card says, imagine a community where everyone is taken care of. All food is grown locally, the earth is revered, and the natural flow of abundance is strong. You are alive at a time when we can bring this into our reality if you choose. Live where you love and share wholeheartedly. This is your outer world starting to reflect how you've changed. This is, as you close off that journey, this is your new journey. There'll be a new community or a deepening of the community that you were in. It will be moving to a place that you love, or falling in love more deeply with where you are. There is a sense of change or deepening. And that will all depend on how aligned you are. Sometimes when we finish one of these big major lesson journeys, we're aligned with where we need to be to a certain extent. So things deepen, they don't change. Sometimes there is so much change that is needed that we finish this journey of learning, and then it's almost like things just roll out and just change. So everybody's different. There's no right or wrong way. It's just our particular journeys. But Scorpio, there's a sense here of deepening what is or changing what is. But it is so heartfelt, and it is so aligned with who you are, what you want to do, where you want to be, who you want to be around. And I don't think that there's an aspect of your life that won't be touched by this. Meaning some aspects will deepen, some aspects will change. Maybe all aspects will change. Maybe nothing will change, everything will just deepen. It'll be different for all of you. But it's beautiful. And there's so much love and gratitude. I just keep getting, I can feel you saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's almost like coming from a place where It's almost like you were always out of balance, and then suddenly you've landed and both your feet are solid on the ground. And as you move forward, you've got traction instead of slipping and sliding all over the place. Now, in the first week of September, you've got the Knight of Swords. Now, and I completely understand this, there is some of you or aspects of you that want to rush this process. Thank you, Spirit. That want to rush this process. Get me to the next journey. I just want to be done already. And there's almost like this, yep, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I'm good. I just want to go for it. And there's no right or wrong, Scorpio. If this is your journey, this is your journey. But don't worry if you have these little hiccups again. Remember how we were talking about repeating patterns or having triggers that kind of show us how much we've learned, how much we're able to apply what we've learned in our everyday world? I feel that's what this Knight of Swords is. There'll be times where you rush in and it's like, oh, I fell back into my old pattern. Or I said what I didn't mean. I'm trying to rush things instead of allowing things to come to me. I'm pushing, or whatever it is for you, Scorpio. But it's going to show you, I feel this shows you that you're not quite at the end of that journey. You're at the end of that journey, but you haven't quite finished it. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit just said, Scorpio, if you just picture it like there's a few I's to dot and a few T's to cross. And Spirit just said, it's as simple as that. You're just going to cross some T's and dot some I's and you're done. But if you rush through it, you'll miss some. And so Spirit will call you back and go, hey, there's a few that you've missed. Thank you, Spirit. That's wonderful. And in the second week or the following energy, you've got the Nine of Swords. Now, it is basically just the following energy from this. So you may find that in the first 2 weeks of September, you might have the, oh, excuse me, sorry, Scorpio. You might have the feeling that I haven't gotten anywhere. Oh my gosh, I thought I dealt with that and here it comes up again. And don't be surprised if there's tears. Don't be surprised if there's disappointment and anguish and frustration. Allow that to surface as well, because there's energy in that might just need to be released, or there's insight in that where there's going to be more understanding that comes through. But Spirit's saying to me, this Nine of Swords is just the feeling that, oh my gosh, I'm back at square one. You're not at square one. There is so much you've learned. There's so much you've taken in. Look at this. The Ten of Swords is the very, very end of the journey. It's the completion. You've got 9 here and you've got 1 here. Don't think that because you've got this 1 that needs to be looked at, that all these 9s have been for nothing. No. It's just those last little things. Because you forgot, thank you, Spirit, because some T's haven't been crossed and some I's haven't been dotted, doesn't mean that you throw your whole writing away and begin anew. You just go back and just dot them, cross them. That's all. And then in week 3, you've got the Queen of Wands. And this is the following energy, or this is week 3. You know, It's a monthly reading, but Spirit is saying don't get caught up on times. Everybody has different time frames, so it'll be when it is. But there's this sense, this is when you really start tapping into your energy. This is when you start tapping into you, your authenticness, into this. I was going to say new you, and Spirit said, well, you can say that, but then you'll need to explain it. Spirit prefers when I say that you're tapping into your authentic you, because we don't change, we just peel back the layers to reveal who we always were. We peel back the layers that experiences, trauma, programming, we've allowed ourselves to be coated with, and then we become that. When we peel back the layers, we come back to our authentic self. Now, the Queen of Wands, the Wands is that receptive energy. She knows that she's going to receive what she needs to receive in order to keep moving forward. The Wands is all about our goals, our dreams, our passions, what fuels us, what gets us out of bed in the morning, what we love to do. It's our calling. It's the journey of our soul. And the Wands is the fire signs. So the fire is being ignited in you, Scorpio. There's going to be that flame that bursts forward, and that then encourages things like excitement. It gives you fuel and energy. The sunflower here, I feel like the sun's come out. Look at the sun in the Lovers card. You're following the sun. You're following the clarity that you've received, the knowing that you now have, in alignment with your soul's journey. You're allowing yourself to be guided. With this community card, and how we spoke about things will deepen or things will change, the Queen allows that. The Queens allow things to come, and if things float on by and don't stop for them, that's fine. They know it wasn't meant for them. So the Queens are in a beautiful flow. They don't force anything. They don't have to go out and get anything. They see what comes to them. And I think you're going to be quite surprised, Scorpio, how magnetic you are. And that brings so much freedom, so much love, not only for yourself and those around you, but for you, this new path, for what you're doing, for this life that you have that's unfolding in front of you. I feel a sense of lightness as well. You know, the past journey was heavy, and now suddenly you can burst forth into the world. And this is showing, the nakedness is showing how aligned you are with your authenticity. You're not wearing masks. You're really being true to yourself in a really open and honest way. And you know you're being guided. It's almost like the sun comes out and shines for you every day. And that sun is just like this beacon. You just kind of know without even knowing where you're going or what you're trying to do. You just know that you're on the right path. Because some of you might not know where you're headed, what your calling is. Some of you might not know, I was going to say where you're being led to, because I really feel that you know you're being guided, Scorpio. It's almost like there's this magnetic pull. And that's all you know so far. Your past journey has increased your trust in yourself. And because you trust yourself, because it's your authentic self, it's actually connecting you to spirit, to God, to the universe, your higher self, whatever you call it, Scorpio. That connection to the all that is. And that's where the expansion is. Because suddenly it's not a little human trying to make a life for itself on this big world or in this big universe. Suddenly you realize, yes, my physical form in the scheme of the universe is a dot. It's probably less than, it's probably the dot of a dot, you know. But because you sense your connection to the universe, you know there's a depth to you that is limitless. And that's what you're tapping into. That's your next journey, Scorpio, whatever that looks like for you. My goodness, Scorpio, what a reading, what a month of September in front of you. I'm sending you so much love, light, and blessings, my friends. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.